Hello everyone. This video is going to be about Papuwa. Papuwa. Nan Goku Shonen Papuwa Khan. Nan Goku. Sorry, hiccups. Nan Goku Shonen Papuwa Khan. Japanese. Papuwa, the tropical boy. Is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Ami Shibata. The manga was one of the first to be serialized in Index Manga Magazine Monthly Shonen Gangan, where it ran from 1991 to 1995, with its chapters collected into 7 10-koban volumes. The story follows Shintaro, a defector from the Ganma army, who finds himself stranded on an uncharted island inhabited by the title character and other eccentric creatures. The series was adapted into 42-episode anime television series by Nippon Animation, which aired on TV Asahi and its affiliates from October 1992 to October 1993. Alright? Story. Once, on an unknown southern island, a battle was waged over 2 mysterious stones, one red and one blue. The blue stone controls desire, and its power created the Blue Clan. And the Red Clan that inherited the power of the red stone was filled with the light of hope. Finally, the battle came to an end, and the young one who possessed the power of the blue stone fell into a deep sleep. The one with the power of the red stone flew off far across the sky. Desire and hope until the day these powers meet each other again. Now let's get to the characters. Main characters. The big one, Papuwa. Papuwa. Watch this. Papuwa is a short boy in a grass skirt. He has unparalleled strength, as well as assortment of other extraordinary abilities, such as being able to breathe underwater for 3 hours. He was found washed up on shore of the first Papuwa Island, along with young Chappie, by Kamui the Owl, and was adopted by him. Papuwa is also, so far, the only known heir to the Red Stone. The Stone of Hope, right? Chappie is a Papuwa's dog cat, and they've been together all their lives. The blue stone around Chappie's neck is actually the Stone of Desire, given to him by Papuwa, who stole it from Shintaro early on in the first series. Kotaro is an effeminate young boy, even going so far as to refer to himself as delicate, and is the strongest member of the Blue Clan. Because of his power he cannot control, he spent most of his life locked away in his room, and for 4 years prior to the start of Papuwa was in a coma. Right? Liquid, who once served in Genma's army's elite battle unit, now lives on Papuwa Island as Papuwa's housemaid. The Guardians, Jan is Service best friend. He was original believed to be dead after he was mortally wounded by Service 25 years prior to the first series. He serves as one of the 3 Guardians of the first Papuwa Island. During his battle with Service, he reveals that the one who killed him was not Service but Luzar. Alright, so we're gonna, alright, we already read this. We ain't gonna really read that more. You read the rest on your own, right? But the reason this is important, right? Here's what amazes me. This is very shocking, and I'm pretty sure you, the viewer, already know what I'm talking about if you study. Right? You read all this. right? Nan Goku Shonen Papuwa is a Japanese manga series. Now, when we hear the name Nan Goku, who do we think of? We think of a very popular anime character that's popular in the United States, Asia, and pretty much any fan that has watched it through their childhood. This Nan Goku kind of sounds like the Dragon Ball Z character or Dragon Ball Goku, right? Right? We type in Goku, right? We see the regular Goku with the spiky hair, Super Saiyan hair, right? And we know Japanese hair is wavy, but it doesn't go down or up like that. But whose hair goes up like that? I think we already know. Plus, I've seen people with this type of hairstyle where, let me see, Goku Super Saiyan 2. Let me see, Super Saiyan 2. Super Saiyan 2. There it is. Like, you see how the little, it's the dreadlock. The dreadlock go down. I know I've seen plenty of people like that. So, I think G Money got the rapper who's deceased now. G Money, I think he had that type of hairstyle. G Money, yeah. Yeah, G Money. Come on, now it's lagged. Okay, G Money, right? Yeah, he got that hairstyle, right? G Money, rest in peace. I think it's one more. I think Laser Dim. He got that too. He got that too, Laser Dim. He's live, by the way. It really don't matter there, right? So, and here's the biggest one. Shonen. Sounds like Shan. Sounds like Shan. Shim. I don't know. Papuwa. Papuwa Canaan. Okay. Papuwa. When I think of Papuwa, I think of Papua New Guinea. Papua people. That's what I think of. Right? Right. So, and then here's another thing. Once an unknown southern island, right? A battle was waged over two mysterious stones, red and blue. Blue controlled desire and its power created a blue clan, and the red that inherited the power of the red was filled with the light of hope. Finally, the battle came to an end, and the young one who possessed the power of the blue stone fell into a deep sleep. The one with power red stone flew across the sky, right? Now, Papuwa is a short boy in a grass skirt, right? We know the Papua New Guinea people, the Dani tribe. We know the Dani tribe. They're located in Indonesia and Papua New Guinea, right? We know they're short, right? And what do they wear? Okay, right? They're wearing, but look, you see the skirts, right? That's made of that's some type of grass, right? Right. We'll do the Huli tribe. The Huli tribe. They, look at that. They're wearing grass skirts. Grass skirts. Right. He has unparalleled strength as well as an assortment of other extraordinary abilities. Now, if you actually read the anthropology of the different groups, the different Melanesian groups of they usually state that the Papuans are the stronger Melanesian groups or Negro groups of the islands. So, what I'm saying is this is talking about them. All right, Chappie, right, dog? I'm not sure what this is talking about. Katoro. I'm not sure what this is talking about. But, and then, right, here's what's cool. It says, has a strength as well as an assortment of other extraordinary abilities, such as being able to breathe underwater for 3 hours. Now, we type in, right, What tribe in Southeast Asia breathes underwater for almost 3 hours? The Sama Baju. The people of Southeast Asia are renowned as sea nomads, spending up to 5 hours a day submerged while hunting. Right? Plains that are about 50% large. And they're located where? The Sama Baju, right? We're gonna just, I think it's Malaysia. Yeah, so they're located in Philippines, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Right? The borders, the sea gypsies. So, why am I making this? Right? Here's why I'm making this, right? I am making this because, right, they want to say that they're sea nomads, they're sea gypsies, right? But the Japanese, they're saying that the Papuwa, right? So, we think that's Papua New Guinea. Goku hairstyle? What is it? Nan Goku? That is a afro hairstyle. The Samu Baju don't have that. They don't have an afro hairstyle. They have a wavy hairstyle or a Hamitic hairstyle. Now, when we look at this man, he looks more Negro, but he has Hamitic hair, right? So, my thing is, right, I think they understand. I think the Papua people used to be in Japan. Right? I think the Papua people used to be in Japan. That's why they're making this. And they hit it through a cartoon. That's my guess. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Right? Why are Japanese people making a Papua, con, they're they definitely came from Malaysia and Philippines, because there's a tribe in Negrito, right? The Hoabinian, and then you have Malaysia, right? You got the tribe called the Molucca Islands, right? The Molucca Islands, Molucca Island people, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, yeah. Now I want. No. That's not what I. Okay, this is so stupid. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Molucca Island. Right? Now we're gonna type people. Now you see Negroes, right? Negro. They never show you that part. Right? They're Melanesian. So what I'm saying is, right, they were everywhere in Southeast Asia. Even the Japanese made a cartoon about them. Part 2 on the way. Shall I end?